Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Motorsport Manager Mobile 3 career mode. And let's get started. Our next race is the Cape Town GP, and we have extra points, so let's spend it on our drivers. So for Deng, I'm gonna spend it on more of race starts. And while for Mia, I think yeah, she needs more focus on her driving, but as you can see, her car performance is 14th on the grid, while Li Rong's car performance is 2nd, so right now we need to improve on Mia's car. Let's get ahead to build a new front wing. Alright, racking up on reliability as well as performance. Let's continue to build. So based on our previous race, do check it out if you haven't. It's quite exciting. We have picked up a new engineer and he's called Stefan Edwards, but I think we'll just keep him inside the slot first before deciding whether to use him or not. But let's go ahead and reject the others so that the slots will be empty and you'll be filled up by maybe even better engineers. And let's check our mechanics. Well, I think we won't be replacing any mechanics in the first season, but maybe we'll do them in the next season. And these are the things that are in progress, which is the supplier network and part development of our front wing. Let's go ahead and skip to the non-race weekend where our front wing gets build finish. So we'll be giving this new front wing, wow, 12 better than expected and 8. We'll be giving it to Mia because her front wing isn't looking exceptionally good. Pretty much just basic, maybe a little bad. So now her car is like first on the grid while Li Rong's car is third on the grid. So I think okay, there are new sponsors available. So I think with the way it's going right now, I don't think we'll be building any more new parts for the rest of the season, and we'll be putting our focus more towards season 2 instead, because we have such great drivers to be in this series, and I think our car is great enough as well. So let's view our offer. So with 4 races remaining, I think we'll just sign up the 4 races sponsors. So even though there's influence gain, I think we'll just sign up Golden Tiger Bank. Yep, so give us 900,000 straight up front. And okay, yep, the length I think is just nice. Alright, let's go ahead and get on with our race weekend. So it is Cape Town GP this weekend. So choosing our sponsors, I think previous race we finished first, but we'll choose the Gendermo media just to play safe in case like the other teams improve even much faster than us. Alright, let's get started. There are some clouds lingering around the circuit. Start qualifying. And we're gonna send out Li Rong. So let's risk it with the 2 to 17. Alright, it's 2. 3 to 7. Alright, 4. I think I just stick to 1 to 4 because the 3 to 20 is too much of a risk, and yeah, we had such a great setup, so we don't really want to risk it any further. While for Mia, we ruined her setup. But we'll just send her out. So, we can view the live timings and see. Alright, kind of interesting feature. And there's even the augmented reality available. Hang on a minute, let me try out the augmented reality. Alright, we need to move around the room. I don't think we have enough space for that currently. Maybe we'll try out in the next race. Or maybe if I can move a little. Let's see if there's enough space. Nope, I don't think so. Alright, probably the next race. Also, but wait a minute. Let me try out moving around the room, locating. Nope. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, let's send out Lirong again, and we'll try to perfect Mia setup this time around. So let's choose the 3 to 8 skill cost. Alright, 0 to 9. I think this way is much better for us to be able to perfect the setup wise, but at the same time it sort of reduces the fun of having to choose whether is it cornering, acceleration, top speed, straight, because based on the previous game, I think that brings in much more of a fun trying to find out which is the correct setup to choose to try to clock the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. But this way, I think we just got to, it's much of a gamble to see whether the skill cards that you choose, how much mechanic skill points does it require. So if it's lower, you're considered lucky, but if it's high, you're considered as unlucky, and that way you just gotta do it again and again and again until you perfect the right setup. So it sort of reduces the fun of trying to find out which setup is better and trying to tweak it slightly a little here and there. But I think it still brings much more excitement to the game, because once you choose the wrong setup, once you choose the wrong card, you just ruin the whole thing. And yeah, so we'll try to like play safe as much as possible, like choosing those cards that are within the skill points, our mechanic skill points. But if I want to choose high risky setup, that means we need to higher mechanic with higher skill points available. So right now our mechanic skill points are pretty much, for Mia it's uncapped at 7, while for Lirong I think it's capped at around 13 to 14, around that region. But qualifying has finished and Lirong is like P1 with Mia P2, so that's kind of expected based on our position in the grid, our car ranking position in the grid, and our driver's ranking position in the grid as well. So let's head up into the race. So is Melo going to be able to make up any grounds? Well, we'll see in the race itself. And I think 8% on super soft will burn 3% slower. I don't think we'll be using the super soft, so let's just add to the mechanic relationship itself. I think that's better. Alright, 5 flights and away we go, and Lirong leads the Cape Town Grand Prix with Mia followed behind her, and Melo had such a good race start that he has overtaken both Mia and Lirong. Oh wow, what's happening to Mia's race? She has dropped down to P14. Right, Lirong has overtaken the lead from Melo. Alright, things don't look quite good for Mia. Is there anything that we can do? I don't think there's anything that we can do for Mia. I think it's just not a good race start from her. But I don't think we can improve her race starts any further, because it has reached like the peak of her potential for race starts. So let's get on with it. I think we'll be pitching them like maybe lap 7 or 8. But for Mia, I think let's conserve her first so that we can get her to go even further. But actually maybe, yeah, actually we'll just set her to neutral because we'll be pitting twice this Grand Prix. Yeah, so we'll pit her at the end of lap 6. Let's just go on full attack mode. Well, I don't think her tires can last that long till the end of the Grand Prix. So let's put her on the soft tires, followed by the ultra softs at the end of the Grand Prix. So let's go big push, and let's conserve her fuel so that she has enough fuel. at the end of the Grand Prix to do an all-out attack. So for Lirong, let's go ahead and put her on the super softs on the next lap. Maybe we'll go by super softs and super softs. Well, what a weird strategy set by us, but hopefully that plays out into our hands. Because I think most of the drivers right now are putting on the soft tire. Alright, let's set the neutral. So the top 5 have yet to pit. And Lirong is already catching up to them, and yep, they have now come into the pits and they are all on ultra soft tires. So wonder how that plays out into their hand, but as you can see from the weather, but it shows that there'll be like light rain coming in 9 minutes time. But the current weather looks like it's dry. So we'll see whether does the rain play into our hands or does it rob us of a race win. Kind of excited to see how it looks like when it's raining, because I haven't seen the rain yet in the game. Yeah, it looks much cloudy right now. 11 laps to go, and Melo has captured up the field and he's right now in P2, 7 seconds behind us. Alright, 10 laps remaining, and Mia is still in P9. Yeah, it starts the rain getting a little damp, so let's push, big push for Mia. Let's try to get her up the field as high as possible. So I don't think the track is damp enough for inters yet. I think as time passes, maybe around lap 16, lap 17, then we'll put them on inters. But right now, let's just keep them out on the soft tire. Alright, so those behind us as came into the pit, so I think we should pit as well. We should react together with them so that we do not lose out. Alright. So we'll see where Lirong comes out at the end of the lap. And she's in P1. What about Mia? I think Mia will come out P10. P8. So I think she has catch up some grounds to those in front of her. But she doesn't seem to be doing that well during the race weekend. Yeah, hopefully she'll improve like throughout the next few races. And I think there's an invitational event after the third race, so I'm quite looking forward to it to see what it's all about. But right now, let's head on to it, and yeah. So 4 laps to go, and oh, safety car. So who crashed? So stay out. So let's conserve our tires and fuel. And we'll do a big push at the end of the Grand Prix. So Hedges had crashed. So Hedges crashed. So where's the safety car? It's going too quickly. The safety car needs to slow down to be able to pick up Lirong. If not, I think we'll just be battling for the win at the end of the Grand Prix. Just like a last lap. Or will we end the race with a safety car there? Nope. So we'll see a last lap sprint all the way to the finish line. Alright, spare fuel, yup, you will need it at the end. Alright, is the safety car pulling into the garage right now? I think let's just go full out attack since it's the last lap. Yup, the safety car is just put in. Murray and Iwabuchi has retired from the race. So I think it's just poor reliability that they have. But Singha is on wet tires, so I wonder how far can he or she catch up into the field. But Mia is P7 battling for P6, but I think, yeah, Mia just has to settle for P7. Well, P1 and P7 at the end of the race. Not a bad result, I feel, but it'll be better if Mia is higher up the field, higher up the grid order. So let's see. So Singha pitted. Wow, for the bad. So only she pitted. But I don't think there's much racing for her to do at the end because we have got the safety car and it just put in the pit on the last lap. So the race basically restart on the last lap. And yeah, there's not much ground she can catch up to. So right now we are first in the constructors with our drivers first and 8. Okay, so looks like Lirong is heading towards winning the drivers championship. Well, unless something happens, but I think Lirong might just win anyway. So great to see us making our transport links, yeah. Alright, so we have one bonus activated, which is the do you wanna activate? Yep. So we have activated the bonus. So once we activate the bonus, the missing assets acquired, it will be used on the bonus itself. So London ground cruise, let's see. I think it doesn't matter which way we go, right? I think let's just go towards this way. Sonjela Airport. Takes 2 races. Wait a minute. I think everything takes 2. No, London ground crew takes 1 race. I think we'll go ahead with that first. Yeah, it's much better this way. And contract expiring. Let's check her details. 7 and 10. Shall we replace her with Stefan, or I think we'll just renew her and let's just keep Stefan Edwards in our higher list and we'll see what to do with him at the end of the season. Alright, that's it for this episode and hope you like the action that's going on in this episode, and do remember to hit the like and subscribe button, and do stay tuned for the next episode, and see you next time. Goodbye and peace out.